What is up, my dolphins? And, as you can see, I got some, uh, quality lighting back here. I play League of Legends a lot. And don't worry if you just clicked on this video like, oh, please don't tell me what you think this is, because you're not a League of Legends player, which you probably aren't. You're probably not, to be honest. Let's just say that, well, I will be thoroughly explaining all these 15 champions that I will be talking about, and basically how they're good and all that stuff, so, yeah, you've already read the title. Here we go. This is the my top 15 League of Legends champions. Here we go. At number 15, I have Rengar, the cat, the crazy one-eyed knife cat. Dude, there was a point where Rengar could just, like, hop out of nowhere and then just one-shot your ass. Like, it was actually retarded. Rengar is a jungler. Back when I actually used to play jungle pretty decently often, Rengar is just, ew. For one, his passive makes it to where whenever you can basically just hop out of a bush and instantly attack someone, you get, like, a huge amount of range. You just hop right onto someone once you get out of the bush. And let me tell you guys, bush on the Summoner's Rift map, it's very laid out. There's a lot of it. And then his ult also, turns him invisible, which happens when you're in a bush. And you get to hop on someone again, and he just straight up burst you with the rest of his abilities, and he has a heal. And apparently AP Rengar is a thing, which is his ability power ring. I don't know. Number 14, I have Lissandra, that Ice Queen lady. Ice Queen. Her lore is confusing. But regardless, I could go into how stupid Lissandra is. Of course, instead of a jungler, this time we have a mid laner, the middle lane, where all the ability power champions go. Champions that do damage with their abilities rather than their attacks. It's just that Lissandra is... ew. So much CC. Q, that's a miniature slow. Just a lot of damage in general with a really short cooldown. W, walk near me and you get rooted. That's a lot. E, throw this little thing, you can hit, you slow it. Oh, wait, I can teleport to that little claw's location. And then her ult, she can just freeze anything within a 5-foot radius. Like, it's actually really, 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 really broken if you know how to play this champion, which sadly, I did not. 13, another jungler, the very few you will see on this list, is Rengar's arch nemesis, Kha'Zix. Now, I know Rengar is probably a better champion than Kha'Zix, and I know that Kha'Zix probably won't be very good ever again, but regardless, he's one of the more unique champions. Being a giant bug and all, he's got claws and wings and spikes and stuff. It's cool, because as the game goes on, you can evolve 3 of his abilities, but you have 4 abilities, so you have to choose wisely which abilities you're going to be taking, which you would usually kind of be a little offset, like, well, I'm just going to do this every game. That's my build. Well, actually, no. You can actually do a lot of combinations. I usually didn't find myself doing the same combination every game. So he feels like a pretty, fun to play champion, not a very repetitive one. Plus that EQ combo, just ew. Just ew. 12, we have Tryndamere, the bane of just everyone's existence. Just ew. Like, honestly, ew. Tryndamere is nasty. Just, someone that does this much damage, has a slow, can just dodge into you and just wreck your face off. And he has a heal, and he literally cannot die. Pop his ult for the next 5 seconds, his HP won't go, behind 1. That's why I like to take him to the AP Tryndamere route, where, you're still getting attack damage off of your, that wee little passive. And, you just build a Ginsu's Rage Blade, a Lich Bane, Nashor's Tooth, then a Static Shiv. All just it's broken. I'm sorry. He's tanky without having to be tanky. Like, the only tank item you have to build on him is Spirit Visage, and that just increases your heals. Number 11, one of the 2 support champions that you'll be finding on this list, Sona. Sona's so easy to play. She's just a little deaf orchestra girl who talks to you telepathically or whatever. I don't care about League of Legends lore. She's just, easy champion to play. Just press buttons and your carry lives. It's that simple. Press Q to do damage and give your team damage. Press W to heal people and heal yourself and give a little shield. And then you can pop your E to give a speed boost, or just ult people and then stun them, and her power chords do a ton of damage too, so not only is Sona a really good support champion, she's a really good everything champion. Like, literally, 80 Sona is a thing. Number 10, the last jungler you'll be seeing on this list, Kindred. My favorite jungler currently, the one I most recently bought. Kindred is just such a unique champion, you know? The embodiment of death. There's the lamb that'll kill you all swiftly, and yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Why does a lamb have an ass? And why does her gentle, slow, soft voice turn me on so much? What sound do they make, oh lamb? Feathers falling on fresh snow. The gameplay's fun too. Of course, their ultimate just absolutely destroys the concept of their champion, but just prevents you from dying, even though they're the embodiment of death. What? Number 9, the last support champion, Blitzcrank. Another one of those supports that you don't have to play support. Now, guys, I know you're probably gonna crucify me for saying that, but mid AP Blitz, that's a thing. For one, he has that pull, just pull you straight in from a retardedly long distance. It has 1-to-1 AP scaling. His ult does stupid damage. You can just pull someone into turret, then just like whack them a few times, walk them up in the air, just pop your ult, shock them to bits, and just watch the turret go to town and maybe ignite them if they somehow get away from that. Because let's be honest, guys, the mid laner you're going against gonna be a little squishy. Blitzcrank, he's not squishy, but does he do damage? Fuck yeah. Number 9, we have Azir, the Emperor. Emperor of the Shuriman Deserts. Wait, this is number 8, not number 9. Why did I say number 9? Wait, what? He's such a unique champion. Just summon a few soldiers, send them in, dash to those soldiers, and then just, like, use your ult to, like, clear the path, you know? It's just great. Just knock people in a tower, and you're not gonna find a champion that doesn't need towers. He makes towers out of sand. I can't really name the amount of kills I've gotten off his stupid little towers. Just like their whole team just closing in on you, and then you just ult you in, and then just like wreck them with your soldiers while the turret is going to town. Like, that is dumb. And he's like one of those only AP champions that you actually have to build attack speed on. So, or you could just build CDR on him, because for some reason CDR affects his attack speed. That's I like that. Number 7, we got the manliest of the Mantheons of them all. We got the Pantheon Lantheon. Man drop. I don't have much to say about Pantheon. He always wanted to be a baker. Just WEQ. Block, crits, ult. No. Pantheon's busted. Number 6, my first favorite champion ever, Nasus. Just the Q stack. Just last hit every minion you can with your Q, and then it'll start doing permanent damage. Just walk up to people, and then kill them in one shot. It's great. It's that good. It's that good. He's just a big dog. His name backwards is Susan. I'm done. Everyone just calls him Susan. Like, literally no one in this game calls him Nasus. Everyone calls him Susan. Yet another mid laner coming in at number 5. I have Xerath. Apparently the most powerful champion through lore, and he shows it in game too. I mean, Xerath has always been at least tier 1. By tier 1, that's like the second best tier. Best being god tier all the way down to tier 4. For a long time, Xerath was certainly god tier. That's because he could just kill everything. I'm just so good at Xerath, dude. I'm so good at landing his skill shots, except his ult. I'm just so good at landing his Q, his E, and usually his W. He's just a generally good champion, and good if you're wanting to get into mid lane stuff. He's a pretty forgiving champion with tons of sustain. You can just, like, auto-attack something and you get mana back, so that's good. Number 4, a recently bought champion, one that I absolutely adore. Zed. He is El Shadow Ninja. Throw some shadows down, then throw some shuriken, watch your shadow do the same thing, then ult people, then just watch, like, 3 shadows come out of nowhere, and then kill everything? Jesus Christ, like, ew. Number 3. I'm gonna get crucified for this. Number 3 is none other than the unforgiven Sword of Ionia. Yasuo. Double crit chance. Double crit chance. That's all I have to say. Double crit chance. 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 Ew. Like, honestly, that's disgusting. Number 2, we have the cutest thing I've ever seen, especially in this Dino Gnar skin. We have Gnar, Gnar. If you want to Google image that, go Google image that. Google image Dino Gnar. Dino space Gnar. Just go Google image that. That is adorable. I swear to God. His gameplay's fun too. It's like when he's in his mini form, he just he doesn't stop moving, and then when he gets all mad, then transforms to a giant monster. You don't move again for the rest of your life because not only does he have stupid amounts of stun, slows, just everything up his damn belt. You're gonna die. I mean, never before have I seen an ultimate on a champion that is literally the champion's name in all caps, followed by 3 exclamation points. Number 1, you guys are going to call me a scrub for this, but Katarina. I've made 1 pentakill in my entire league career, and that has been from Katarina. Oh, Katarina's a new champion. Well, no, she isn't. No, you stop. Just honestly, ew. Stop! Katarina can be considered a noob champion, but I don't think she'll ever be as strong as she used to be. I still play her today, and she's still super strong, which is not that strong. Let's just say that the only real way to be good, to have a useful Katarina in a game, is to make sure that that Katarina doesn't feed the early game. Because, let's be honest here, guys, Katarina doesn't have a good early game until she hits, like, level 11. Oh, how about level 6? That's when she gets her ult. Well, her ult isn't really that strong at level 6, because you don't really have that many items. Considering that you can get her ult, to do over, like, 3,000 damage, despite the fact that you've only built, like, 500 AP, it's disgusting. Like, honestly, it's gross. And then the more you kill people, which you're gonna kill 3 people, your cooldowns get reset, so you can just ult again and then kill everything. Pentakill. This probably has to be the most frequently pentakilled champion ever. I'm such a scrub.